remove most of the punctuation because I hear them singing. I mean, I kind of hear a Greek chorus of women, singing. Hello, Annie, how are you? As I've forgotten what number or letter that thread was, would you please be as kind to let me know? There is a dance tonight in town, but I'm not there. Have you forgotten the picture you're going to let me have? Sorry, I've not answered your letter, but I've just been so awfully busy, have not had hardly time to blow my nose. 15 cows on the program now. I was wishing you were here last week. Nuke and I were alone. I suppose you're lonesome now since Dick has left you, but as long as you've got old John, you ought to be satisfied. Some of this stuff sounded fairly risque, and I'm assuming it just sounded Can you remember where you put the sweet peas? The love powder was all okay, but it seems risky to give that to so many. You might get a whole string of women after him. We have a little rain tonight, but not very much. Yesterday, Sigurd came from Minneapolis for a boat drop and sent him to get a foot. Is Dick at home, or did she go to Montana? They're talking about Montana years before they finally make the move. They've been quarantined once and are under it again at my boarding place. We've been having more rainy weather again, so cold we had to have winter coats. Went to church to mentor it. A lot of talk about work. The quilting party will not be tomorrow, as old man Torkelson died yesterday, and it will be funeral tomorrow afternoon. Just had a dandy rain this noon, and we need it bad. The grain was all white. The grass looks as it does in the fall. Why don't you write? Tell Randy I want a picture of her hats. Randy was the oldest of the 5 sisters, and she was a bit of a tyrant, but she was also a bit of a driver. She homesteaded on her own. She started her own business up. Bertha was the kid, was by much the younger of these 5 sisters, and so she was the child of them. Bertha went pretty near wild when she got her card today. I guess I'll have to quit because I have to make lefts and pick strawberries. From your sister, Anne. These cards sing songs of intimate, communal work and play known to most of us today. A special bonding occurs between people who grow up working and playing together, especially when you're engaged in a mutual struggle for survival. And that's what was going on here, and I think it made a major difference between the community of that day and place and this day. It's kind of like when you, in the military, the bond that occurs between men from all parts of the United States, not sharing much of anything in common except they're there. And they have to depend upon the person on the right and the left for their lives. And they know that person on the left and right depends on them. And it creates a bond that's unique. And these people that came out into these homesteading communities, especially when they started homesteading in eastern Montana, it was survival. And the bond that was formed went way beyond blood and convenience. And it was permanent. These